Semen analysis. Semen is a concentrated suspension of spermatozoa produced in the testes, stored in the paired epididymis, mixed with secretions from the accessory sex organs, mainly prostate and seminal vesicles, with minor contribution from the bulbourethral glands. Semen analysis is the physical, chemical, and microscopic examination of semen. It is done to ascertain the total count and functional attributes of semen sample. The total number of spermatozoa reflects sperm production by the testes and the patency of the post-testicular duct system. Total fluid volume contributed by the various accessory glands reflects the secretory activity of the glands, which is important for proper sperm function. The functional capacity of the spermatozoa is assessed by their vitality, motility, and morphology. Sample collection. Complete ejaculate should be collected in a sterile, dry, wide-mouth plastic container. Important points to be noted for sample collection. A period of abstinence between 3 and 5 days is mandatory. Longer periods of abstinence usually result in higher semen volume but lower motility. Bladder should be evacuated prior to ejaculation. A post-ejaculation urine sample must also be collected if retrograde ejaculation is suspected. The most satisfactory sample is when the collection is done in the lab to enable assessment of liquefaction time. If the sample is collected at home, it should be delivered to the lab within 1 hour. Sample should not be collected in condoms, as the powder or the lubricant applied in the condom can be spermicidal. Home sterilized containers should not be used, as detergents can also be spermicidal. Water is spermicidal, so the container must be dry. The lid of the container should not have a rubber lining, as contact with rubber can result in sperm death. Sample rejection. Unlabeled samples, incomplete ejaculate, samples received after 1 hour of ejaculation, or inadequately transported samples should be rejected. Sample storage. The semen sample should be examined as early as possible. If delay is likely, store at 20 degrees centigrade to 30 degrees centigrade, which is room temperature. Excessive heat, cold, or direct sunlight should be avoided. Do not store the sample in a refrigerator. Equipment and reagents required for semen analysis: glass slides, cover glass, Newbar's counting chamber with cover glass, micropipettes with microtips, Pasteur's pipette, pH paper, Leishman stain, eosin stain, semen diluting fluid which contains sodium bicarbonate, formalin, neutral, and distilled water, microscope. Reagent storage and stability. Reagents are to be stored at room temperature. The reagents are stable till expiry date mentioned on the label. Physical examination of semen. The physical examination includes color, volume, liquefaction time, viscosity. Color. Record the color of the specimen. Normal color is grayish-white. A yellowish color may indicate pyospermia, and reddish or rust color may indicate bleeding in the seminal vesicle. Volume. Volume of the semen sample is measured using a Pasteur's pipette to transfer the entire amount into a graduated tube. The readings are taken from the markings. Low semen volume may be suggestive of incomplete collection or obstruction of ejaculatory duct or partial retrograde ejaculation. High volumes may be associated with active exudation due to inflammation of the accessory organs or prolonged abstinence. Liquefaction time. Freshly ejaculated semen is highly viscid, opaque, white or grey. After about 20 minutes at room temperature, the coagulum will spontaneously liquefy to form a translucent fluid. That is, it becomes thinner. The time taken for this is called liquefaction time. Sometimes it may take longer and the sample can be placed in an incubator at 37 degrees centigrade for 10 to 15 minutes before examining again. Failure to liquefy or delayed liquefaction may indicate inadequate prostatic secretion. Presence of an unliquefied coagulum while mixing is indicated of delayed liquefaction. Viscosity. The semen should be thoroughly mixed before viscosity is measured. It is assessed by dropping semen from a plastic disposable pipette. If it falls drop by drop, the viscosity is normal. Abnormal viscosity is when drops form threads more than 2 centimeters long. High viscosity may be associated with poor penetration of cervical mucus. Low viscosity may be associated with low counts. Chemical examination includes pH, fructose test, and occult blood. pH. The pH is checked using pH paper in the range of 6 to 10. Mix the semen sample well after it has liquefied. Take a drop of the sample and place it on the pH paper. Let it spread and wait for the color to become uniform. Now compare the color with the calibration strip to read the pH. The pH of semen reflects the balance between the pH value of different accessory gland secretion, mainly the alkaline seminal vesicular secretion and the acidic prostatic secretion. High pH values are seen in acute infections of prostate, seminal vesicle, or epididymis. Low pH may be due to contamination with urine, obstruction of ejaculatory duct, or when the specimen consists mainly of prostatic fluid. Fructose using Selvinov's test. Procedure. Take 1 ml of semen in a test tube. Add 2 ml of Selvinov's reagent to it. The solution is then heated in boiling water bath for 2 minutes. A positive test is indicated by formation of red product. Note: for preparation of Selvinov's reagent, Dissolve 50 milligrams of resorcinol in 33 ml of concentrated hydrochloric acid and make up the volume to 100 ml with distilled water. Fructose in semen reflects the secretory function of the seminal vesicle. Occult blood can be done using the urine stick or the stool occult blood cards. Presence of blood may be detected in traumatic and infectious conditions. Microscopic examination of semen. The microscopic examination includes the total sperm count, motility, morphology, vitality, and others like presence of agglutination, immature forms, pus cells, and miscellaneous factors. Wet mount cover slip preparation. Take a pre-warmed glass slide. Place a drop of well-mixed semen sample. Place a cover slip and immediately examine under low power and high power objectives. For motility, count at least 200 spermatozoa. Wait for the sample to stop drifting and then under high power, look for spermatozoa in a systematic scan 5 millimeters from the edge to avoid counting in the same field. Counting can be done using an eyepiece reticle or disc to reduce the field size for easier counting. Motility is graded as progressive motility. Count the spermatozoa moving actively either linearly or in a large circle regardless of speed. Non-progressive motility. Count spermatozoa showing motility but with absence of progression. For example, moving slowly in small circles or only a flagellar beat seen. Immotility. Spermatozoa showing no movement whatsoever. Total motility is the sum of progressive motility and non-progressive motility, and it should be more than 40%. The normal reference level for progressive motility is more than 32%. Also look for sperm agglutination or clumping, presence of pus cells, RBCs, immature spermatozoa, bacteria, trichomonas, etc. Agglutination. Agglutination in